and I would just roast the class as Chris Farley. I did that like several times. I did 3 shows in one day. My Spanish teacher got me out of like 3 classes that day so I could do all the other. I had 3 shows in one day, all my classes. It's amazing what teachers, if they really like pay attention to their students and they push you and they drive you, they literally changed my life. I mean,
did you go to college?
I didn't. No, I saw that scam a long time ago.
You just went like, right into high school,
right into stand up,
right from stand. What was the first club you performed at?
First club was the Laugh Stop. The first comedy club was the Laugh Stop. I was sitting. My mom forced me to get a job. I was running this fucking flag company, sold flags, and I was reading the Houston Press. On the back of it, it said Houston's Funniest Person competition. At the Laugh Stop, it was the same day. It was like the deadline was June 9th. I was like, oh shit. So I went and ran to the comedy club. My buddy took me, Nick, who's still my dear friend to this day that I grew up with. And corny as shit. He was like, you ready? This is the first day of the rest of your life. And it was. We walked in. I signed up to the list. I learned about the system. Oh, there's open mics. This is what you do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, all my material is like geared to high schools. I got to rewrite this shit. And I went up at the Houston's Funniest Person competition. And actually, Scott Kennedy was hosting that night. Sean Rouse went up that night. May they both rest in peace, man. So there was both those guys were there that night, and I started learning about stand-up, and I went to the comedy showcase. You know, it's just the evolution. You got to really want it.
What year was this?
It's 99.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say you won the competition. I was like, oh my God.
No. I made like the wild card. I was good like right out of the gate. I did pretty well right out of the gate, and I made like the wild card thing or whatever. And then the next year I made the finals. Then I realized that competitions are just stupid, and you just need to go and work on your craft and go on the road. And you know, Danny Martinez at the Comedy Showcase took me under his wing. Who also like mentored Ralphie May and T-Shawn Shannon and all these guys that came up.
The black chick.
I mean, the black. Yeah. Oh my God. Thea Vidal.
Thea Vidal.
Thea
came
Vidal.
out of there.
Yeah, exactly. So many cats came out of there. I mean, Shayla Rivera as well.
It makes you want to cry. Mm-hmm. Like it makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
When I think about what Houston meant in my comedy life.
Right.
Like how big of a scene and how fun Houston was. Like how much fun.
It's sad.
It really was. Like but now Ralphie's gone and Sean Rouse are gone and half the people that did comedy from that town are no longer even involved in comedy. But for a moment in time, it was like the Comedy Store. Yeah. And forget about Monday nights. Monday nights.
Oh my God, that open mic was amazing.
Fucking just, you know, for people who don't know, like 99, 98 to 2000 something. Yeah. Houston was my midway point. Right. Because it was just a party.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just a party. And it's hard to explain to people what it was like to, like I did comedy, like I would go down there, like let's say I had to go to, I would book El Paso, Froggy Bottoms.
Oh my God, Froggy Bottoms in Lubbock?
I would book, you know, Midland and Odessa.
Yeah.
I would book Hilton. All these fucking places in Texas. 6 weeks. And I'd base myself out of Houston. I'd sleep on Jody's couch. Right. Jody or whoever had a fucking couch in those days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'd be in fucking Houston, just eating, smoking dope. Mondays was the Laugh Stop. Mm-hmm. Tuesdays was...
There was like Rudyard's. I think it's still going on.
Yes.
And then there's the Greek restaurant.
The Greek restaurant.
Forgot the name of it.
Monday nights was another place. After that Laugh Stop, you went across the street to the corner with Jody.
Rudyard's.
Bartender. No.
Not Rudyard's.
Yes.
Shit.
Mondays
Sherlock's.
Sherlock's. So Mondays was that.
Yeah.
Tuesdays was that fucking...
Definitely Rudyard's. Definitely the Greek restaurant upstairs.
And then what was Wednesday?
Wednesday was the Greek restaurant on Wednesday nights.
And then Thursday was
Rob Mungle's
friend's room in Pasadena, Texas. Right. You had the black couple.
The Comedy Showcase as well.
The black couple that started Beaumont.
Oh, that's right.
Because the first people who had that club were a nice black couple. They were engineers.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever met them.
99, 98.
Yeah. I did Beaumont, though. Definitely the Hilton back there. They used to have the room in the Hilton in the back, and Slade ran that for a hot minute.
Slade ran that.
And then they moved it into a bank called it Comedy Texas.
Yes.
That was a fun room.
That's where I OD'd.
Yeah. Is it really?
That's where I OD'd on Xanax and Valiums.
Oh, no.
And Jägermeister. My face was bent for a week. So I would basically go to Houston. I would just fly to Houston. Yeah. And then for a month,
That's where I met you first. Was at the Laugh Stop.
Was at the Laugh Stop.
I could never
At 2 in the
shake that
morning.
line. And still to this day, I remember I landed in Houston. I came out and said, I walk in a Hobby Airport. What a fucking mess Hobby Airport is. This fucking prostitute came up and they asked me for like $20. I said, hey, bitch, I got $2 in a match. You know, that was like one of the lines.
It was fucking crazy.
You would always look at me like, Mo, stop fucking around. You need to come to L.A. Got Miles Jabrani over there fucking doing his thing. You should come out there. You fucking blow it out of the water. What the fuck you doing in your life? Come on and stop fucking wasting your time. I remember to this day, bro. I've been waiting for this moment to sit down and talk to you about it for a really long time. And the first time I met you was really through Jody when you were doing shows with Rogan. And he was, I think he was like fresh off of like a few years separated from news radio. I think he just kind of finished that run. It was all kind of starting to settle down after Phil died and all that stuff. It's been like 4 years maybe at that point max, I think. And then he was just getting into that show Fear Factor and all that. And that's where I met you and we all hung out and did it. And you were like, yeah, I'm leaving the airport next day. I was like, I got to take Joey. So you pumped me up so much. You made me want to be more aggressive even with my stand, which I was already insane, doing as many spots as possible, staying up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting up and going to this fucking flag shop until I could get out of it and start doing it full time. But you're a big motivator in my life, and I'm very happy that we actually get to sit together and have this conversation, man. Just catch up.
If I came from a market in Denver where there wasn't a lot, and I wanted to fucking do stand-up.
Right.
There's nothing like wanting to do something and being held back.
Right.
Boulder had poetry readings.
Right.
Denver,
Still to this day,
Denver had the Comedy Works on Tuesday, which only gave you spots once a month. And then there was a kid, Jimmy Abeda, that gave you love. And there was another guy on Saturdays that the show started at 11.
Yeah.
And you would have to drive an hour to go up at 10 to 2.
Yeah.
And as an open micer, that's very hard to comprehend at that point.
Of course.
So I was frustrated. So I did what any other open micer does. I became acquainted with my fucking car and put it in my mind that I had to drive to do spots. So I would have to go to like 2 hours on a Tuesday to go to what's-his-name's room. And 2 hours back after you bomb. And I would have to go to Cheyenne, Wyoming and do comedy. When I went to Seattle, there was just so much action.
Yeah, I was going to say you spent time in Seattle.
In contrast to where I was from. When I met you, you could become a star in Houston when I met you.
Yeah.
You and I both know this.
Yeah.
There was that much. The thing that Houston had over a lot of other cities was the support. The support of the community at that Laugh Spot.
Right.
A stop on Monday nights. Yeah. And I'm sorry I keep saying Laugh Spot.
But there used to be
there was a Laugh Spot, a Laugh Stop,
a
comedy showcase.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.